So by now, you're on either day 3 or week 3, depending on how fast you're moving. Now what's important is for you to learn about the desires that open you. You see, we have left most of our desires behind. And the mind is very different of an operating system than your internal guidance system. This can be the most challenging part of the practice. It is the tipping point between utilizing your IGS in your life as an operating system and also jumping back to the mind out of fear. Because the mind wants to know things. That's what its basic makeup is collecting information and providing you with options. And it wants to know you're going to be safe. It wants to know what to do. It wants to know the smartest thing to move forward into. But it can't, because it only has a limited capacity to understand all the possible variables that are coming. Where your internal guidance system, however, has all the variables under account because it has divine energy behind it, and it's actually paying attention to everything that's happening in the present moment. Now, by now, you have a little bit of an understanding about the difference between when your mind says something is true and your IGS says that it's not. Things that your mind will bring up as worries and fears and you'll close around them, you turn them around to that's not going to happen and you open back up. So you're getting to understand that there is a difference in the information that's being received between these two operating systems. The point now is to begin to step into your true knowing. The true knowing is in the opening of the IGS. It is what I call the divine yes. It is what you are to be moving into. And it operates and it leads you by desire. So this week or this day, what I want you to do is write out all of your desires. When we think about desires, we actually think about the big ones. I want a house, I want a relationship, I want a great job, I want my kids to be healthy, I want to be able to put them through college, I want to take a great vacation, I want a Ferrari. All kinds of big desires. But there are little desires that are happening in every moment. I want to be more honest. I want to be more lovable. I desire to not have an angry issue come up between me and my child. I desire to be happier. I desire to not have to sit in traffic. There's all kinds of things that are coming up on a regular, moment-by-moment basis. And I'd like for you to begin to write those down. You have to become really familiar with what it is you do want, so that you can step into the opening more and more and more. You see, we have our desires disconnected when we're a child. We get told no a lot. We also get told you can't have that, you can't be that, you can't receive that. So it becomes painful. The IGS has been there the entire time that you've been alive. So what happens is you have a desire when you're younger, and someone else determines whether or not it's appropriate for you. You have the opening, you're told no, it closes. In the closing that is occurring in that moment, it hurts. So instead of arguing for your desire because you don't know any better, you don't know it's part of your divine purpose, what ends up happening is you just decide not to have any desire at all. You literally begin to close down the internal guidance system as an operating system from that point forward because it's too painful. It's too painful to want something that is opening to you and not being able to receive it and not having the power to get it. So what's crucial is that we become a part of our desires in our lives again. We start paying attention to them again. So this week, I want you to look at everything that you desire. And it can be things like more sunsets, sleeping in longer, healthy food, great people in your life, smiling more, fantastic wardrobe. It could be things like the people around you being more patient with you, giving you more respect, being appreciated more, being more appreciative, having more gratitude. Start writing them out and feel in your body and see if it opens you. If it does, it's on your purpose. If it doesn't, don't write it down. But spend a week or a day writing out your desires. It's how you get in touch with your IGS again.